A recent News Nation poll offered some insight into voter second choices. DeSantis leads the pack at 36% of GOP voter second choice. Ramaswamy had 15%, and Nikki Haley has 14%. So, can you read the tea leaves here? What does DeSantis need to do, because he has the more of the second choice, to tap into that Trump base between now and Iowa, especially?
Yeah, I mean, and you're exactly right. Right now, DeSantis tends to lead that second choice because he is looked at, of the remaining candidates, as the one who most closely, like I said a minute ago, is taking on the big fights. I mean, he's sort of he's taken on the woke cancel culture in Florida. He stood up to Fauci. I mean, he was one of the first governors kind of open things back up and bring some COVID sanity to governing. Whether what you think about the fight against Disney or not, that resonated with some Republican primary voters. So that's why DeSantis is getting that second choice right now. But the problem for him is it's where he's out on the ballot. And if he can't convert some of that, peel some of that Trump support off, and or scoop up some of the never Trump vote that's going to Haley and Christie right now, he's in a tough spot. He's got to finish in a strong second place in Iowa, or I don't see any viable path for him after that.
Eric, before I let you go, I want you to let us know, what are you specifically looking out for between now and January 15th, the Iowa caucuses?
Yeah, a couple of things. Can DeSantis and this ground operation that they've been touting, is it real? Are they actually getting people to commit and getting them to stay committed? Can they find a way to gather in some of that never Trump vote that Nikki Haley's getting right now in Iowa? Those are the big things. I mean, DeSantis really, he spent the time there. You're right, he's got a strong second choice position there. But it's his ground game that that he has sort of always been relying on and pointing toward, and that has to bear fruit for him. Otherwise, it's going to be a long caucus night for the DeSantis team.
Eric Iverson, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for your insights, and I hope you come back on as Iowa comes closer.